What if losing weight didn't mean eating less but eating less often? In this video, I'll show you how fasting can actually speed up fat loss, balance your hormones, and help you burn body fat 24/7 even if you've struggled with every diet out there. Hi, I'm Shane. I struggled with my weight despite tracking calories and working harder. When I discovered what truly works, I started helping others lose weight permanently. Alright, let's break down how fasting actually helps your body lose fat and why it's one of the simplest, most natural ways to reset your metabolism and how to start today. We will also discuss some common concerns and mistakes to avoid about fasting. We'll go through this in 4 simple steps so it's easy to follow, even if you've never tried fasting before. Understanding what fasting actually is. When most people hear the word fasting, they think it means starving yourself or skipping meals for days. But that's not what we're talking about here. Fasting simply means giving your body a break from eating long enough for it to switch from burning food for energy to burning stored body fat. Think about it. Your body only has 2 fuel sources: sugar from the food you eat and fat that's stored for later. When you're constantly eating from morning to night, you're always topping up sugar, and your body never gets a chance to reach into those fat stores. But once you go a few hours without food, say 12, 14, or 16 hours, something powerful happens. Your insulin levels drop, and your body starts tapping into its fat reserves for fuel. That's the basic science behind fasting. It teaches your body to become a fat burner again, instead of a sugar burner. You might be wondering, but won't I feel tired or sluggish if I don't eat right away in the morning? Actually, most people report the opposite. Once your body adjusts, your energy becomes more stable because you're no longer riding that blood sugar roller coaster all day. Why fasting works for weight loss? Here's the part that surprises a lot of beginners. Fasting doesn't slow your metabolism, it strengthens it. Researchers like Dr. Andrew Huberman have explained that during short-term fasts, your body actually releases more norepinephrine, a hormone that boosts alertness and energy. That means your body's burning more fat, not less. And because insulin, your fat-storing hormone, stays low during fasting, your body can finally access stored fat and burn it for energy efficiently. When you're eating all the time, insulin never gets a break. High insulin locks fat in storage, making it almost impossible to lose weight no matter how clean your diet is. But when you fast, you lower insulin naturally, which flips that metabolic switch back on. Now, fasting doesn't cause fat loss by magic. It creates the conditions for fat loss. You still need to eat the right foods when you break your fast: higher protein, whole foods, fewer processed snacks, but fasting makes everything you do afterward work better. So if you've been eating healthy and exercising, but still not seeing results, it might not be what you're eating. It's when you're eating. Step 1. How to start fasting the right way. Here's where most people go wrong. They try to do too much, too soon. They jump straight into 20-hour fasts or skip entire days of eating. That's not sustainable, and it's definitely not necessary. Start simple. Most beginners begin with what's called the 16-to-8 method. That's fasting for 16 hours and eating within an 8-hour window. If that feels intimidating, start even smaller: 12-12 or 14-10, and gradually build from there. Remember, fasting isn't a punishment. It's training your body to work more efficiently. Here's what that might look like in real life. You finish dinner at 7 p.m. You skip breakfast the next morning. You have your first meal at 11 a.m. Boom, that's a 16-hour fast. And if you're thinking, but I'll be starving, here's the good news: within a week or 2, your hunger hormones adjust. Your body starts relying on stored energy instead of constant snacks. You might even notice you feel sharper in the morning because your body's not busy digesting food. When you break your fast, don't start with sugar or refined carbs. Go for protein, healthy fats, and fiber. Think eggs and avocado, or chicken and vegetables. That combination keeps your blood sugar steady and prevents rebound hunger later in the day. Common mistakes to avoid. Alright, let's talk about the most common fasting mistakes, because these are the ones that make people quit before they ever see results. Mistake number 1. Using fasting as an excuse to binge. If your eating window turns into an eat everything in sight window, you'll cancel out your progress. Fasting is about balance, not restriction, followed by reward. Mistake number 2. Not staying hydrated. When you're fasting, your body naturally flushes out more water and electrolytes. So it's essential to drink plenty of water and add a pinch of salt or electrolyte mix if you start feeling lightheaded or tired. Mistake number 3, drinking things that secretly break your fast. Coffee or tea, totally fine, just don't add sugar, cream or milk. Even zero-calorie sweeteners like stevia or flavored waters can trigger an insulin response in some people. If you're unsure, test one variable at a time and see how your body responds. Mistake number 4, expecting instant results. Your body needs time to adapt. Think of fasting like strengthening a muscle. It gets easier and more effective the more consistently you do it. And if you hit a plateau after a few weeks, don't panic. That usually means your body's adjusting. You can change your fasting window slightly or focus on improving food quality when you eat. Handling common concerns. Now let's tackle some of the questions beginners usually have. Won't fasting cause me to lose muscle? No, short daily fasts don't break down muscle. In fact, fasting boosts growth hormone, which protects muscle tissue while helping your body burn fat more efficiently. Will fasting slow my metabolism? Again, short-term fasting actually does the opposite. It increases norepinephrine, which speeds up fat breakdown and energy use. It's only extreme long-term calorie restriction that slows metabolism, not time-restricted eating. Is fasting safe for everyone? Most healthy adults can fast safely. However, if you have diabetes, low blood pressure, or take medications that affect blood sugar, it's best to check with your doctor first. And if you ever feel dizzy or weak during a fast, that's your body telling you to eat. Fasting should feel empowering, not miserable. What to expect as you continue? In the first few days, you might notice some hunger or mild fatigue that's normal. Your body's switching energy systems from sugar to fat. After about a week, most people feel lighter, more focused, and less bloated. You'll also notice your appetite naturally decreases because your hunger hormones ghrelin and leptin start to rebalance. And within a few weeks, you may start to see real fat loss, especially around your midsection, as your body becomes more efficient at burning stored fat for fuel. That's the beauty of fasting. Once your body learns how to do it, it becomes automatic. So by now you understand how fasting works, why it works, and how to start safely and effectively. The real magic is that fasting gives your body time to repair itself. It reduces inflammation, balances hormones, improves blood sugar control, and helps you reconnect with natural hunger cues, all of which make fat loss sustainable. Instead of constantly fighting cravings, you start to feel in control again. And once you experience that freedom, it's hard to go back to the old way of eating every few hours. That's the power of fasting. It doesn't just change your body, it changes your relationship with food. Immediate next action. Now that you know how fasting helps your body burn fat, here's what to do next. Step 1. Pick your fasting window: 12, 14, or 16 hours. Step 2. Focus on clean, whole foods when you eat, especially protein and fiber. Step 3. Give it 7 days. You'll be amazed at how quickly your energy stabilizes and your cravings drop. Because the truth is, fasting isn't about perfection. It's about progress.